Hello again from my front porch. I am here again in Redfield, Iowa at the Dexfield Diner and Pub with my wonderful friend Steve Roberts, the owner and proprietor of this fabulous facility. I say fabulous because it is.
It's very good.
I mean, it's awesome. They have tremendous food, wonderful services, beautiful patio out back.
Oh, I cannot wait.
It's just so awesome. They also have, though, on their menu one of the best examples of culinary excellence that I can possibly recommend. And just when you think that it's perfect, they up the bar every time. But we'll start with the perfection.
Well, this is something that might even get Guy Fieri here, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
so I've got this half-eaten pizza because I couldn't wait for the video. I really wanted the this. We've talked about this before. This is right here on the menu. This is the Paul's Pizza. Now, it's named Paul's Pizza because of Paul. Yeah, and they didn't just put my name on the pizza. Steve let me design the pizza.
That's right. That's all you're doing.
And so this pizza here is, if I were to order the perfect pizza for me, it would be this pizza. And so this is what's on the pizza: olive oil, minced garlic, barbecue sauce, mozzarella, chicken, bacon, green bell pepper, jalapenos, and pineapple.
What kind of crust?
Recommended, highly recommended, it says, on cauliflower crust. Yes.
Only here, right?
Only here. Well, I mean, I see other places are trying to copy it, but it's nowhere near as good. Not as good. Not as good. And I actually, I will say, I have had cauliflower crust in other places, including another place that you had in Ankeny. And this is better. This is excellent cauliflower crust.
Very good.
This is primo stuff. But in addition to what's on the menu, Steve did introduce me to this nifty stuff here. I get no commission off it, but something called Mike's Hot Honey. Oh yeah, you drizzle some of that on there.
I can't wait to drizzle that on this chicken.
Which is an excellent segue because this is perfection. I mean, I would drive here to eat this. In fact, I just did.
You just did. That's right. All the way from Des Moines. Just gotta watch out for the popo if you're speeding.
Yes. You gotta watch. But you just hit out on Interstate 80 here. Well, from Des Moines, you head west, or if you're coming from the other side, obviously at east, just look for mile marker or exit 100. Mile marker 100, and you head towards Redfield, north of Interstate 80, and you're right here.
You're here.
Right here. And so, anyway, the Paul's Pizza, excellent. It's fantastic, and you'd think that I eat it enough now that I want something else. No, I really like it.
It's good.
I have sampled some other things on his menu, and everything they make here is good. I am always gravitated to this for obvious reasons, but I may have something else that I may have to start adding to my frequent flyer list, or frequent consumer eater, enjoyer, whatever, and that is this chicken that Steve alluded to. Tell me about this chicken. It's nice looking chicken.
Yes, that's a little. To me, it looks great. It is good. It's just I'm trying to get that golden.
Yeah, it's and the lighting. We're just using the natural sunlighting here with some shadowing around, so it doesn't present it in its most brilliant ambiance. But it is. And I tell you, this is not smell-o-vision. If it was, you'd be like, oh wow.
It is roasted chicken. It's actual roasted chicken. It's a roasted brand.
Now, explain what's the significance of roasted chicken?
Anybody can get a broaster, right? Mm-hmm. But if it's called the Broaster is the actual company. Mm-hmm. So roasted chicken is actually a company.
You make it in their equipment.
Make it in their, well, it's their equipment. The equipment is ours.
Yeah.
But if you're going to call it roasted chicken and advertise it as actual roasted chicken, you have to use their recipes, their seasonings, their all that stuff.
Cool.
So if you're going to send stuff out in a broaster box, you better be using.
You got to use their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
But
so there's an assurance of a level of quality and a level of consistency.
It's it's pressurized, so it's not as greasy like as frying
just deep
chicken.
fat fried.
Then you pull it out and the grease just pours out of it. This actually, it's so juicy and it's so I wish I had a fork. I'd just open it up and
Oh,
here,
we didn't think of that.
I'll just use my fingers.
Oh.
Just use my fingers. But look at that.
Oh, wow.
The actual meat.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the meat is actually.
Oh, and it looks hot
It's
too.
hot. Are you gonna eat that?
Oh,
Or just
why-
looking
oh.
at it.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat it. Mm.
But
Oh my.
so
I mean, literally, there's like juice running out of my mouth as I bite into it.
so it's not
Mm.
talking about a mouthful.
I
Hold on a
think it's
minute. Let me get
excusable
you a
in this
napkin.
instance.
Let me get you a napkin. There we go.
There you go. There's the thing you need to know about this chicken. You need napkins to eat this chicken, not because of the grease, but because of the juice. That's not greasy. It's just really
it's very
juicy.
juicy, very.
Wow.
And it's pressurized, so it's amazing.
Oh, and
I'm excited.
And the flavor. I mean, I was commenting about the juice because that's the first thing that it's like
Yes.
it's right there. But I mean, the flavor is just amazing.
Flavor is
Wow.
so good, so good.
Wow.
And we're not just saying that because we're sitting here talking in front of us.
No, I'm saying that because wow,
it's good.
that's- I mean,
And-
I mean, the cliche is, it tastes like chicken.
like-
This. I mean, but chicken has sort of a standard flavor.
Correct.
There's definite the seasoning that broaster seasoning.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Very
man,
good.
your taste buds just like, whoo,
So
party.
we're starting this tomorrow as a special.
Uh huh.
Once we get her figured out and dialed in, then we'll start
you
doing it.
get a little sample of it here in advance. Well, actually, you
well.
don't get a sample because you can only watch it and drool over
Correct,
this.
yes.
But if you come into the Dexfield Diner and Pub starting tomorrow, May 11th,
Correct.
it will be available. Now, is it now going to be just on the menu forever, every day, or what is the availability of this?
So tomorrow will be a special two-piece dinner, two-piece chicken dinner, because we want to make sure we got enough for everybody. So, but after that, we're going to come up with like an 8-piece dinner and stuff, so you can order it, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
so it will be every day?
Yep. And then we are doing brunch now on Sundays from 10 to 3. So we got breakfast options. So we got pancakes, all that stuff. We got actual breakfast.
Yeah.
Now we can do chicken and waffles.
Ooh, chicken and waffles. And maybe you want to put some of the Mike's Hot Honey on there.
Yes, when we get off of here, I'm definitely putting some of that on there. But no, it's we're just excited to get this going. It's just you always got to do something different, something new. And nobody around here. I think the closest place is maybe a grocery store over in Stewart. Does it once in a while, But anyways, roasted chicken is amazing. I mean, that chicken looks really good.
Oh, yeah. No. I tell you, I am resisting the urge as we're sitting here to just be ripping more out of this because my taste buds are like salivating, like they're still remembering that flavor and they want more.
Well, that's why my wife Kristy, I took some over to her and it was just it was overcooked a little bit. So I'm trying to get that golden look to it, but it's still good. It's
still getting
amazing.
that sense of balance for it.
Yep.
So
we'll get there.
Actually, speaking of his wife Kristy, now this is something I did not speak to Steve with about in advance. So Kristy, if you're watching, you can't blame him. This is all on me. But she actually finally tried Paul's Pizza not long ago.
Oh, that's right.
And she let Steve video her trying it on the condition that Steve would not post it.
Yeah, and I didn't.
And he did not. He sent it to me. I, on the other hand, have not heard any restriction about what I can post. And so I'm not going to post the whole thing, but I am going to insert here just this little bit where she described the euphoria of trying Paul's Pizza for the very first time. Totally unsolicited comment from somebody who, I mean, she's had her share of trying the different food options, and she's got a really good palate. Yeah. She knows what's good and what's not. And so check out Kristy enjoying Paul's Pizza.
Ooh. This is the first Paul's Pizza I've ever had. It is on cauliflower, and it's amazing. So I would highly recommend Paul's Pizza at the Dexfield Diner Pub.
So 1 out of 10, what is it?
It is 20 out of 10.
20 out of 10?
Out of the park.
All right.
A little bit spicy, a little bit sweet.
Gotta get it with
Kind of like
cauliflower.
Paul. Love
A little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, kind of like Paul, she says.
Okay, so, again, Steve had no approval over that. That was so Kristy.
Out of my hands.
It's all on me. But Now I'll be curious to know, as she's sampling this and getting it, I'll be curious, what is her early opinions of this?
Oh, she said it's amazing. She said it's really good. Just got to get the color down, But to me, it's not burned. It's just
No, it's not burned at all. And again, if it looks like it's a little dark on the screen, again, some of that's because of the lighting. But I'm sitting here looking at it right here, and it looks really, really
to me,
good.
I would eat the crap. I'm going to eat the crap out of it.
Oh yeah. But now, okay. So we got. I mean, there's lots of great stuff. Lots of great stuff, and you have daily specials.
Yep.
You have all this kind of stuff. But we've got here. Paul's Pizza. We've got the roasted chicken that's about to be launched. It's going to be big hit. I'm sure it's going to be a big hit.
Yep.
But that's not the only things you. Food isn't the only things you've got going on here. There's something in this room next door.
Oh, that's right. I got an arcade over there next door, and it's not just a few games. I mean, if I was a kid, I'd be so happy to have this in my town. So,
you know what? Let's go take a look.
All right.
And here we are in the arcade area. Now, does this arcade area have its own unique name?
Blue Devil Games is what Jackson called it.
And why Blue Devil Games?
Because our old high school was the Dexfield Blue Devils, so it's Dexter and Redfield. So.
And in fact, I believe the Blue Devil is a mascot for your diner.
Yep. It's the mascot for our diner. It's a mascot for our school. So yeah, we kept the old school
That's good.
logo.
Keeping that theme all with the whole. So
keeping history alive.
Yeah,
You know?
and the fun and the excitement. But you see here, look, we have video games and not just like contemporary like ones that I recognize.
Yes.
And pinball machines.
Pinball.
And shooting things and a pool table and a foosball table and air hockey back there in the corner.
Hockey,
yeah. So
got a skeet ball coming.
yeah. So now, where'd all these games come from?
Old school pinball and arcade out of Grimes, Iowa. I met them years ago fixing one of my old pinball machines, and then we just became friends. And next thing you know, he's like, "Hey, I got all these games in storage, and da 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 da.
Yeah.
Would you
And
like?"
it worked out.
Yeah, and it worked out. So,
So this is awesome. I mean, this is so much fun. Now, there's something special about Wednesdays and Sundays here. What is that?
Wednesdays and Sundays, as long as you're in here eating or drinking. If you just want to come in here and have a few drinks and play video games, it's free. Any other time, it's $8 if you're in here eating, and if you just want to come off the street and just play video games and not eat or drink, it's $12.
So it's not per game.
No, it's
we got a fly that is enjoying playing over here too.
all the games are on free play, so all you do is you can play it as long as you want, many times as you want, and it's all free.
And so there's not even a time limit.
Nope, you can sit in here all day. We've had a gentleman that sat in here from 12 o'clock, an actually grown adult, just loves video games.
I don't know about the grown, but
we never grow up, right?
good for him.
We never grow up, exactly. But he sat in here from around, he had lunch, and then ended up meeting his wife up here for her supper, and he was already here. So,
Hey, there you go.
So play as long as you want.
Okay, so then as fun and festive as it. What if somebody wanted to use it for a party or a gathering or something like that?
So we are starting to do that. We've had a couple birthday parties in here. We're just trying to put the packages together. How much per kid, and we're coming up with a package like $20 per kid. That gets you a pizza and a drink and access to the arcade. So for each kid, it'd be $20.
Cool.
So I think that's pretty reasonable.
And so for any of this kind of stuff, if they want to know more about the food items going on, they want to keep up with what's happening in here. They want to see the specials that may be offered that come up, or they just want to reach out to you. Where would they find that stuff? Where would they?
Well, we're pretty active on our Dexfield Diner Facebook page.
There you go.
Which it's easy to find because it has a photo of our whole family. There are some other ones out there, but this one has a photo of my family on there. And then also you can go to Dexfield Diner 1995 is the website. Okay. And everything's on there. There's a really nice
And what
website.
if they just want to call you?
515-833-2927. We got
just walk in, order, come in with your whole group. You can get a Paul's Pizza, you can get some roasted chicken, you can come play some games, you can have a great time, make a whole night of it.
Yep. And that's what I love about here, Paul, is that our food is not frozen, right? It's all fresh. Our hamburgers fresh.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Everything's fresh, you know.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a huge difference. I've talked to it many times. We change our oil every 3 days. We filter our oil every day. We
Cool.
try to make the best product we can,
Yeah.
and it's good food.
It's tasty.
Just got to get people coming in here more.
This is a great place to come for the food, for the festivity.
Yeah.
I mean, they have karaoke, they do other activity, things like that here too. But they all of that, and then now the fun over here
Yes.
with the arcade side, and it's all connected. It's all one trip. See, this is why I said, people talk about, maybe that's a ways out of Des Moines. Now, people would drive across town in Des Moines to come to a venue that had everything that you have here.
Yes, and that's
And it's no different than coming out here.
A gentleman just said that last night. They were sitting on our patio outside. He's like, the atmosphere out here is just, it's like I'm in Des Moines at some fancy restaurant sitting on the patio, and you have it right here in Redfield, Iowa.
Yeah.
I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to go to Des Moines.
Well,
so-
that works for him to not have to go to Des Moines. That's
Oh,
good
yeah.
good point in reverse
Yeah.
too. Or I keep focusing on people coming from Des Moines because that's where I'm coming from. But people on the other side of Redfield.
Oh, gosh.
Now they don't have to go all the way to Des Moines
Yeah.
to do this kind of thing. They can come here.
It's kind of nice.
Look at all the options.
Redfield's right
It's
in the
options.
middle. You know, you got Panora, Perry, Grimes, Adel, Earlham,
Yep.
DeSoto. We're right
Good
in the middle.
location.
So,
Good
yeah.
location. I also want to give a shout out to Steve and the Dexfield Diner Pub because the Filipino American Society of Iowa has a Mother's Day brunch event coming up, and Steve has been very wonderfully supportive for years now of that group making donations. We're at the other establishment. We did a fundraiser thing one time with him, and
Great group.
and he's been very supportive. And again, they have made a donation for the silent auction at the Mother's Day brunch coming up here this weekend. And so thank you, Steve. Appreciate
Appreciate
that
it.
very
You
much.
betcha.
On behalf
Yeah.
of the group, we thank you for your continued support for that.
All right.
And now there's some chicken with our names
We gotta
on
eat
it.
that
We
chicken.
got-
We gotta eat that chicken. We gotta eat that. I think I gotta share. One of my cooks wants to taste it too.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
haven't. Yeah, so we might
you
share.
might have
Maybe.
more.
Maybe.
All right. So with that, thank you again, Steve.
Thank you.
And this is not the usual background for the Dexfield Diner and Pub. So enjoy. Come in and see it firsthand. It's a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
And the food is great. You'll love the atmosphere. Don't delay. If you haven't been here yet, get in here. If you have been here, get in here again.
There you go.
And I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.